Hello tarot lovers, this is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is number 3 in my series of videos sharing my entire collection, and I picked some nice decks today. I hope you will enjoy it. I will start with this gorgeous deck, which is Tarot de Paris, and this is a very new deck to my collection. I was searching for this deck for almost a year, and at last I got it from eBay. I received it maybe like 2 weeks ago. I haven't gone through it a lot, and I'm not very familiar with it, but it's such a gorgeous deck that I really want to share it with you. This deck was published, I think, 2002, something like that. It's not a new deck, and the author, which Mr. J. Philip Thomas, has been working on this deck for almost 20 years, and it's all about Paris, and it goes through history, and I'm really excited to work with this deck. It comes in this box, and it has this beautiful silk scarf, and the book is really fantastic. Let me show you the book. It's a large book, as you see, and it's all about talks about each and every card, and it has a lot of history in Paris. And then here I found that the court cards are all famous persons in history. And like for example, the King of Air is Napoleon the First, and the King of Fire is Louis XIV, and so on. So I don't want to go through the book a lot because I'm not so aware of it yet, but I will show you the cards, and they are really very pretty. When I read the book and I get through it, I will do a walkthrough, because it's really such an interesting deck, and it's worth reading. And then I have the cards here. They are large, and these are the backs. I have not edged it, of course. I don't know which color should I edge it in. And they look antique and very pretty with this border. And the source is the Fool. And here is Initiation, the Magician. The Veil is the High Priestess. Nature is the Empress. Order is the Emperor. Awakening is the Hierophant. Harmony is the Lover's card. It's really, I love the renaming. The Chariot. You see it is like many of them are photography, and the colors and the tones and the quality you have in your hand of the cards, they are really vintage. You feel it. And Equilibrium is Justice. The Recluse is the Hermit. So beautiful. And the Sphinx, the Wheel of Fortune. Presence is the Strength card. The Question is the Hanged Man, which is really a nice title. The Crossing is the Death card. Beautiful cards. Really, the cards are gorgeous. Alchemy is the Temperance. Energy is the Devil. The Tower. The Star. And the Moon. Wow, this is very pretty. The Notre Dame Cathedral, and this is the Sun. The Angel is the Awakening card, and the Universe. So you see, the cards are really very interesting and very different. And Ace of Fire, Two of Fire. I love the cards very much. It's very pretty. Three of Fire and Four of Fire. Very nicely done. And it's such a unique and a different deck for collectors. I have not read with it at all, but I looked at the card several times, and I found it really very interesting. But the book, I'm sure that it is gorgeous, and it will let me know many new things. And then here we have the Suit of Water, and the Three of Water. The colors are so muted, and it has this different feel. It is really different. It reminds me of the excuse me, Tarot of Prague by Baba Studios, which I have, and it's all about Prague and sages. And these decks are great for collectors. I really am happy to get this deck. And then we have the Ace of Air and the Three of Air. As you see, I will not trim it, of course, and I'm thinking of edging it. I think it could be done with gold. It will add to it, and it will give it some vintage feel. And then we have the Louvre here as Ace of Matter, Two of Matter, and Three of Matter. It's really gorgeous. This deck is really gorgeous. I would love to know how you see this deck. If you really like it as I do, I will be very happy to know your opinion. And then, so that was the deck Tarot de Paris, and I'm very, very happy that I got it. And these are the backs, and they are really beautiful. The cards are very beautiful. I think I will edge it in gold and not blue. Gold will be perfect, I think. So that was my first deck, Tarot de Paris, and I hope you enjoyed it. And then I have here this beautiful oracle, Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marccetti. And I have many decks of Ciro Marccetti, and of all of them, I do love this oracle very much. This is a very, very powerful oracle, and it has very special energy. Let me show you the cards, because really I'm happy to share this deck with you. This is the guidebook. As you see, it's very nicely explained and in very simple words. Here you see here you see the keywords, and then the explanations are really nicely done. So that's the guidebook, which is very helpful, and the cards are so unique and different. This is the back. These are the backs, really gorgeous, and I edged it in black. And the cards are very, very nice. They are numbered but without titles. And just have a look at the artwork. It is stunning. And this one, so good, so beautiful. And especially when you read the explanation, you will find that it is really, I think this is the best thing he has done. I do love this card very much. It shows that you have to see a situation with different points of views. And look at this one. And this one, very nice. The art is gorgeous. And I will show you some of the cards that are very special to me. Look at this one. You see how he is carrying her and she's in a bubble. She doesn't feel her weight, and he is so vulnerable, but he is, I mean, he is not vulnerable. He surrenders to her weight. He's so burdened and stressed, and it's really a gorgeous depiction. And you see here the strength cards, his strength cards in different decks. And this one is a beautiful deck too. I'm sorry, card too. And this one, the artwork is stunning. This is also one of my favorite cards. And this one, creativity and music. And this one, this is one of my favorite cards. Look at this. The cards are very, very beautiful. And this one. And this one, I like this so much. It shows faith in different religions and different, I mean, different, for different people. That's what I wanted to say. And then this one. I'm filming this video. It's around 1 o'clock at night, and I'm a little bit tired. So if you see me forgetting some words, please do excuse me. And this is a beautiful card too. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. This is a stunning deck and one of my favorite oracle cards. And it goes very nicely with all of his decks. I did a video showing my collection of Ciro Marccetti's decks, so maybe you can have a look at it. You might find something interesting. I have many of his decks, maybe like 13 or even more, and so you will find many decks to see. And I do love this card too. And then this one. I'm just trying to give you a chance to see the cards because they are gorgeous, and I do love this one very much. And look at this, how manipulating these puppets here. Very, very beautiful. So that was my favorite deck of Ciro Marccetti, Oracle of Visions. And then I want to show you another very rare deck, which is the ANSATA Tarot. And this is a rare deck, and which I got also from eBay. It's a very old one. It was published in 1985, and it is gorgeous. It's only it's one of the only decks that I have only measures, but the guidebook is very, very, very helpful and great, nicely written, and the cards are very pretty. These are the backs, and they had white borders that I trimmed, and this is the Fool, which is associated with Pluto. And you see here the measures are very, very nice and very powerful with lots of symbols. And then we have here the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. Very nice artwork. A great deck, and I have not seen it on any channel. And this is the Hierophant, which is the god Tuhot, and it's associated with Saturn, and he is the keeper of Akashic records. He is the god of wisdom and knowledge, and he is the Hierophant in this image. And this is the Lovers and the Chariot. Very special and very powerful deck. And this is Justice, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. Really, the card stock is very nice. The artwork is gorgeous, and it's a very, very powerful deck. And this is Strength and the Death card. And we have here Temperance and the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, and Judgment, and the World. So that was a very rare deck and out of print, and it was very hard to find. The ANSATA Tarot cards, only measures. And then I have, let me show you something new. This is one of the new decks. This is the Luna Sol Tarot, and it is published by Liminal, and it is a very nice deck that I got last year. You see the quality is gorgeous, a beautiful box, and the inner box is very nice. You see, it is very pretty from the inside. And then this is the guidebook, very cute guidebook. I do love these new decks with the way they are done, very nicely done, and the cards are very pretty. These are the backs, and it is matte, and I trimmed it and edged it in green. It had white borders, and I don't see this deck a lot, although it's really a very beautiful deck. And I got it from Amazon. This is the Fool. It's all these beautiful pastel colors, and it's a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, easy to read, but I did really love the artwork. I liked it so much. And this is the Hierophant. You see the lovers. The colors are so beautiful, so friendly, and very special. I do a lot of readings with this deck, and it's really nice. There is lots of small, intricate symbols here and there in all the cards. At the same time, it's not busy. So because of the muted colors, the choice of colors is really very smart. And here we have Awakening, and this is the World card, and we have two extra cards, Duality and what is this card? I don't know. I can't read the title. Anyhow, this is the Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Let me see the third card, this extra card. How come I don't know the name? The World, and we have here Duality and way to act. The victory that is, it's called Way or Woo. To act in accordance with destiny. Nothing is simple, nothing is harder. So, anyhow. And then, because when I read, I don't use these two extra cards. And this is the Four of Wands, the Five, and the Six. Very nice artwork, very cute, very friendly. And these are the Court cards. And then we have the Cups. I really like the artwork and the colors. And it is really such an easy reader. I like this Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Very nice. And these are the Court cards. And then we have here the Swords. Even the Three of Swords is not so annoying as I really don't like the Three of Swords, but this one is nice. And look at this one, Six of Swords, and the Seven, and this one is very nice too. It reminds me of Rapunzel, the story of Rapunzel. And then let me show you the rest of the cards. Here we have the Pentacles, and really nice. Look at this Eight of Discs and the 9. We have here the 10 and the Court cards. So this is a very beautiful deck that I don't see a lot, and it's a very easy reader, beginner friendly. And I did a video showing the new decks that are beginner friendly, and this was one of them. Shuffles very well, and it's really a nice deck. So it's Six of Swords. You see, these are the backs, and that's my edging, and it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. And then I have, let me show you another deck. Let me show you another deck. This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Dennis Lin, and this is a very nice deck. Look at the colors, it's gorgeous. One of my favorite oracles. I really like it so much. I keep saying I like it so much, but maybe you have got used to me by now. And this is the book, the guidebook, and the colors are so beautiful, and the artwork is gorgeous. Look at these beautiful bags, and it's matte, and I did edge it in the same color. I like it so much, the edging, and the choice of colors and the artwork is so beautiful. I was so attracted to this deck. I really like it so much. It has this fey feel, and it is sketchy, the artwork, but very beautiful. The choice of colors is very nice, and it is powerful. I've used it a lot. Look at this one, Cleansing Waters, and I do love this card very much. The time is now. And then really this deck is very beautiful. Wise Leader, Rainbow Blessings, and it's you might feel that it is a positive deck with these shallow meanings, but it is not like that. There are some dark deck cards, and it reads very beautifully. It gives very accurate readings. Look at this one. I liked it so much, and it was my first deck that I had for Dennis Lin, and since then I got 2 decks that he has done, and I really like them, but this one is my favorite. Look at the artwork. So beautiful, so dreamy, and I really like it so much. And I saw this deck in on the channel of Don Michel, and she did remove all the borders, and she only used the image in the middle. But I don't mind these large borders because I mean they look very pretty, and the title is nice. I like to read titles, and it goes very well with the backs, so I don't mind it, and I'm not going to trim it. And I do love this deck as it is. And really edging the deck did make a big difference. So you see the cards look really beautiful. So that was one of my oracles that I have today. And my second oracle is one of my favorite oracles, the Fairytale Oracle by Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Griffeth. And I do have almost all their decks together that they have done together, but this one is my favorite, the Fairytale Oracle. It's one of my top 10 oracles of all times, and the guidebook is just stunning. The stories that are there and the way they are written and the explanation, and it is just stunning. It's such a gorgeous guidebook. And then here we have the cards, the backs, and I edged it in different colors because the cards are so colorful, so beautiful. So you will not believe how I could not believe how much I connected to this deck. This deck is my soul deck, and it speaks to me directly. I love it so much. I love the artwork. I have it all the time by my side, and it's one of the decks that I will never leave. I like all their decks together, but this one is my favorite. And I did not know when I bought it that I will be attracted to this deck that much. I have many other decks that I love, and I like them all, but this one in particular is so accurate. It's I can't explain. Whenever I feel down or puzzled, or I need to guidance, I pick a card or 3 cards and just the story, as if someone speaks to me. I always find the right words. I always find answers. I always feel uplifted, and this deck never failed me. So I can't have enough words for this beautiful, gorgeous deck, and especially the guidebook. It's I mean stunning, really. So this is my favorite deck, the Fairytale Oracle, and I love fairy tales, and I have many decks about fairy tales from different authors, and I think it could be a good idea to do a video about these fairy tale decks. I mean the inner child cards, the inner child decks. And this one is Hansel, Survival. So that was my beautiful beloved deck, and it's such a colorful and beautiful deck. The lamp is excuse me for the shadow of the lamp. I mean, it makes some sheen, but I'll try to avoid this as much as I could. And then let me show you this deck, another deck. This is an indie deck. Let me see which one is this. This is the Babylonian deck, And this is a very beautiful deck that I don't see at all. I have not seen it on any channel. I bought it from Roxana Paul, I think. And I was so attracted to the artwork. It is glossy, as you see, it's gilded, and it has this Arabian feel, and that's what attracted me to it. You see, it's just a normal Rider-Waite Smith, but I liked the atmosphere and the quality. I liked the artwork, and it's a little bit nostalgic to me. So I feel really connected to this beautiful Rider-Waite Smith deck, and I like the colors, I like the quality, and it's really very unique and different and special. So for someone like me from the Middle East, it is close to my heart, and it's an easy reader, and I really highly recommend it. I bought it like I think 5 years ago, and I think it's still available. Maybe if you check her website, I will try to find, because I'm sorry, I threw the tuck box, and it doesn't have a guidebook. So I'm not sure if I still have a link to her website or not. But if you like it, maybe you could just write Babylonian Tarot, and I think it's still available. So you see, it's colorful, it's glossy. I don't mind glossy decks. Some people don't. Some people don't like glossy decks, but I mean, I don't mind it at all. It's easy to shuffle, and it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. It reads beautifully, very colorful. You see? So that was another indie deck, the Babylonian Tarot. And let me show you the cards, the backs and the cards again. Oh, what happened? It's so glossy, and this is the gilding, the backs. I like the backs, and the cards are very colorful and beautiful. That was another deck. Now let me show you something different, a dark deck. That's the Gothic Tarot, and it is an old deck. I have it since a long time, and it is a very, very beautiful deck. This is the guidebook. It's by Los Carabeo, and here are the backs. It's gilded. I did edge it in dark red. I do love the edging, and it's a Rider-Waite Smith deck, the Gothic Tarot. It is a dark deck, but I do love the images. It is really nice. It's a good quality. It had sharp corners, but I did round it. And when I did trim it, edge it in red, I felt so connected to it. I use it a lot, and especially in winter. You see, it's so dark, but I don't know. It has this mysterious feel. It has this dark, beautiful energy. Look at this gorgeous moon card. And this is the sun card, judgment. Very special. And here we have the wands. Look at this, 4 of wands and 5 of wands. I do prefer bright decks. I like fairy decks very, very much. But I do also like dark decks. But honestly, it's not the first decks that I go to, but I like to have them in my collection. And sometimes these decks are very accurate, and it taps to your intuition. It's so nice. And this is the Knight of Cups, the Queen, and the King. The artwork is really gorgeous, and I like the aces very much. You see? And here we have the 5. This is the 6, 7. It's dark, but it's gorgeous. I read many reviews about this deck, and when I felt that it's really nice, I bought it. And I never regretted that I got this beautiful dark deck. It's one of those nice dark decks. Look at this one. I like this. The Knight of Swords, the Queen, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the King. So that was the Gothic Tarot, one of the dark decks. You see, it looks very pretty. And this is my edging. I did some videos about how to edge my decks. So if you are afraid to, you don't have the courage to trim and edge your decks, I think it would be a good, it might be helpful if you could check my video. So this is, let's see which one is this. Yes, this is a collaborate deck. It's Tarot 78, Tarot of Water. And I got this deck from Etsy, and they have a collection of decks, collaborate decks. And this was their second, and I really like it. I got it from Etsy since a very long time. This is the guidebook. It shows, it explains each card, and it writes the name of the artist. And collaborate decks have very special energy. These are the backs, and I did edge it in a metallic bluish green, and the cards are very, very beautiful. This is The Fool by Stephanie Puimolo, and she is the author of the Shadowscapes Tarot. I don't know all the artists, but I recognized some of them. And this is the High Priestess. They are collaborate decks have very special energy, and they are good readers, but I never use it in a large spread. I always use these cards in like a pick one card or two or three, because I use it sometimes like an oracle. And it is interesting to see how others see each card. You feel that you bought different decks, not only one decks like you have 50 decks or something, because each card shows the personality of the artist. This is the Judgment, and this is the World, of course. This is Jasmine Griffeth, and this is Amy Brown. I do love her artwork. And then an extra card, Curiosity, Whimsy, Curiosity, and Meditate. And then we have here the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. It's all about water and creatures of the ocean. So it is interesting. I like this one too, the Eight of Wands. And this is the Nine of Wands. Look at this one, very pretty. The artwork is very nice. I don't know if this deck is still available or not. I have from the 78 Tarot, I have 3 decks, but I think they did maybe 5 or 6. So I think I will show you the other decks. You will like it, but this one was the first, my oldest of this collection, and because I did like it, I used it many times. I bought the other 2 decks, but this one is the one that I use most, and I like this artwork. This one too. Very interesting to see different artists, and I like the idea so much. I have also, look at this beautiful card. 7 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. I have also different collaborate decks from, I think I got some of them from Amazon. So it might be a good idea to do a video talking about showing my different collaborate decks. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I like this artwork too. And then 3, 4. Very nice. I would love to know your opinion. I would like very much to know how you see this deck. Which one did you like most? And here we have the Queen of Pentacles, and I love the King of Pentacles, King Tut. So this is another indie deck, collaborate deck, Tarot 78, Tarot of the Water, the Nautical deck. And then, I don't know if we have time to show another deck. My back starts to hurt me. But I will show you this last deck. It's the Joie de Vivre by Poina Fay. And I love this deck so much. I got this beautiful pouch for the deck. And I have many decks of Paulina, Cassidy, and these are the backs, gorgeous. And look at my edging. I did edge it in these different tones of orange to match the backs. And I felt much better when I trimmed it. It really makes the artwork look very pretty. I like her artwork. It's a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but very beautiful and whimsical, and it really it's dreamy. Look at the colors and the choices and the artwork. Very beautiful, really very special and very nice. I like her artwork, and my first deck was Poina Tarot, but I think this one is prettier. I like this more. I also have 3 other decks of hers, and I have an oracle too. Her artwork is so recognizable. I know it immediately, and it is very beautiful and nice, really. The choice of colors and the artwork is very, very nice. Look at this beautiful Knight of Wands, so cute. I was when I was trimming it, I did not I was really hesitant because I think I removed part of the bottom, but I like it this way much better, and artwork is very nice. What else? I wanted to say that I really like Paulina. I like her artwork, and you know, this is one of those older decks that are always there. I still see many people talk about this deck, and it's really a much loved deck. Joie de Vivre is very powerful, and it's very positive, and really a nice deck. And these are the rest of the cards. And then by then I reach my end of the video today. I hope you liked the videos, the decks that I shared. It's getting it's close to 2 o'clock in the morning, and I felt really very sleepy at once all of a sudden. So I had like 3 decks more to show you, but I think it will be a little bit long, so I will stop by here. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, like and share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you might have a look at part 1 and part 2 of my collection, and see you next time, and bye.